My son-in-law and his parents couldn't stand me. On my way to their house, I stopped to help a 60-year-old woman fix her car. They always saw me as dirt, beneath them, unworthy of their world. But that night, the very people who tried to humiliate me found their entire empire crumbling, all because of a broken-down car on the side of the highway. Saturday mornings used to have this easy rhythm. Coffee cooling in my chipped blue mug. The newspaper crinkling between my fingers. Just silence. After Martha passed 3 years ago, my small apartment became a quiet friend. I still instinctively set the paper where she used to sit, even though I knew no one else was coming. Then the phone shrieked. It actually shrieked. My hand jerked, sending coffee splatters across the obituaries. Who calls at 1:30 on a Saturday? Rachel, my daughter, usually texts first. My few remaining friends knew better than to interrupt my weekend solitude. Hello, Donald. The voice was a familiar chill. My son-in-law, Richard. His practiced politeness never quite managed to mask his discomfort with me. It was Richard. I straightened up in my wooden chair, its legs groaning on the linoleum. Richard never called. Ever. All communication between us usually filtered through Rachel, like water seeking the easiest path. Richard, everything all right? A pause stretched across the line, filled only with the sound of his careful breathing. Rachel insists I call you about something. The words were heavy, each one measured and reluctant. My mother's birthday dinner tonight. My stomach tightened. Serenity Thompson's birthday. I'd forgotten. Rachel had mentioned it weeks ago, but the way Richard said insists made it clear this wasn't his idea of an invitation. I see. She thinks you should come. Another pause, even longer this time. The family's gathering at 7. Worthington Hills Country Club. Worthington Hills. Of course. Where the valet parking costs more than my weekly grocery budget, and the wine list reads like a foreign language designed to separate the worthy from the wanting. I glanced around my small kitchen. The mismatched plates drying in the rack, the old refrigerator humming its mechanical song, the single coffee cup that had become my entire morning routine. That's thoughtful of Rachel. Yes. Well, Richard's tone suggested thoughtfulness had nothing to do with it. Dress is business casual. The club has standards. The way he said standards landed like a small punch. Not cruel enough for me to challenge directly, but pointed enough to remind me exactly where I stood in their world. I ran my thumb along the chipped rim of my coffee mug. I'll be there. Fine. 7 o'clock sharp. They don't hold reservations. The line went dead before I could even reply. I held the phone to my ear for another moment, listening to the steady hum of the dial tone. Outside, a neighbor's lawnmower coughed to life. A mechanical complaint I understood. Business casual at Worthington Hills. I looked down at my faded Ohio State t-shirt and worn work pants. The clothes in my closet hadn't seen a country club in years, maybe ever. But Rachel would be there. And despite Richard's cold delivery, she'd asked for me. That meant something. The coffee had gone completely cold while I sat there, the newspaper forgotten. I pushed back from the table, my knees protesting. 7 o'clock gave me time, but not much. First, something decent to wear. Full story on the channel. Link below. Click now and watch what happened next.